Christopher Luxon has fronted his first caucus meeting as Prime Minister in waiting. Today he's made clear what is not up for negotiation, who will be in the top two jobs.
But as political reporter Amelia Wade explains, he's not only waiting for special votes, he's also waiting for one of his coalition partners to arrive in the capital.
Hey guys, before I go, can I get one word to describe the election campaign?
That's not a word, folks, that's more of a vibe. And no words of substance from National to enlighten the public about government negotiations either.
Just the blow-by-blow, doing it through the media. And I appreciate there'll be lots of reckons, there'll be lots of people interviewing typewriters, there'll be lots of people with comment, but actually the parties have...
the media's role in democracy?
Yeah, I do.
Usually, media are allowed to question MPs as they head to caucus meetings, like outgoing MP Ian McKelvey off to say bye-bye.
Are you going to give a wee speech today?
Very short.
What are you going to say?
Very little.
His colleagues today said even less, though, because the media, the eyes of the public in Parliament, were locked out.
Do you promise to be a transparent and accountable Prime Minister for New Zealand?
I'm going to be very much so, yes.
An accountability promise, but he couldn't promise much else about the shape of the next government, besides two top roles.
Only two people that we've locked in is Prime Minister Chris Luxon and Finance Minister Nicola Willis.
Luxon appears to be keen not to take on a portfolio himself, perhaps just being the Minister of Glue.
In a coalition government, I want to make sure that I'm building those relationships, making sure that we've got strong, stable government. I think a lot of my role will actually be making sure there's good glue.
And he's going to need a lot of glue to hold together a government with ACT, who's pumped up with its new caucus members, and New Zealand First, who've kept a low profile since the election, but Newshub understands Winston Peters is due to touch down tomorrow.
Well, this is certainly not Peter's first time on Precinct. Because he's technically a newbie, he'll have to come here to the induction hall where all the freshers are welcomed and taught things like how to make laws, how to book flights, and of course, what happened to John Key's shredded phone.
But even before he's been inducted, Peters has warned economics might be stacked against election promises.
Where we've made a very big commitment to deliver tax relief for low and middle income New Zealanders, and that will happen.
Some of the promises you heard in this campaign won't be worth confetti.
Both David Seymour and Winston Peters have put questions across your tax plan. Are you worried about it?
But he can't walk away from negotiations. Amelia Wade, Newshub.